What up, Internet? It's your boy, Dominic Tringali here with another one of my Nintendo Wii Collections videos. I'm going to go from A to Z through my entire Nintendo Wii collection. With each video, I'll be going through a different letter, and I'll hopefully have you guys picking one of the games for me to do a proper Let's Play video. I've ordered a capture card, so hopefully that's going to happen. And then you'll see some more polish and edits to this show, because I don't like just doing this talking head thing, talking to a camera, but it works for this premise, for me to talk about a little bit about each game. So the first game, alphabetically speaking, is Bakugan Battle Brawlers, which this is the Toys R Us exclusive version by Activision. Activision makes a lot of games for the Wii, a lot of games for a lot of different systems, but this is like a weird combination of like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! God, it just sounds terrible. It just really, I mean, it's never appealed to me. The cartoon never appealed to me. If there's any hardcore Bakugan fans out there who can tell me why Bakugan is superior to Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, like why it is the superior choice, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Speaking of Activision, we have another game, Band Hero here. Had a lot of game. You know, these were the you know, they had like the guitar and the drums and the various instruments, and then this is compatible with all Guitar Hero, guitar, drums, and microphones. Yeah, so you're able to use this with all your equipment. I have that stuff, so that's good. I was able to find someone here in Malta who sold me a drum kit and a microphone and a guitar for a good price. And even though it's European, the hardware is compatible. Even though all these games I should mention are North American releases. I have a North American collection, then I have a European collection. I'll get to the European collection right now. I should have mentioned all these are my European titles. My goal is to have a complete North American collection and then work on having the games that were exclusively in Japan and the games that were exclusively in Europe. But that's like a long-term, like maybe by the time I'm dead plan. So yeah, the problem with these games is Nintendo Wi-Fi is no more for the Wii. And you can't pay and play, you can't download more games, more songs. So it is what it is, you know. And that's going to be the tale with a lot of these games. So this game is in horrible condition, and I got this game in a block of other games that were all in pretty bad condition. But I got them so cheap, and I don't know if this is a rare title. I'd have to really look. Again, by Activision. Barbie, riding horse adventures, riding camp. See, you know, because like all the horse games seem to be pretty high in value. Despite the case being in horrible condition, the disc it's in acceptable condition. So yeah, the case is just beat to hell. So this game plays horrible. I tried it with my daughter, and it played so bad. Honest to God, the controls are dog shit. The whole point of the game, of course, is to get on a horse. But once you even get on a horse, they even screw that up, and it's just like. The game is just terrible, guys. I mean, I can show you if that becomes the downvote in the comments below of the game you want me to properly do a Let's Play of, and you can hear my commentary and thoughts on that. We'll see. So this, you know, I'm a big fan of fishing games. Like one of my favorite games for the Switch right now is with my daughter and I. We play Nintendo Labo, the fishing game. I mean, it's stupidly simple, and there's no depth to the game, but it's just so dumb fun. I mean, that's why certain games just work, like Flappy Birds. A lot of people are going to probably throw the hate for Flappy Birds, but I like fishing games in general, and this is in really bad condition. This is the Strike Tournament Edition. I also really like fishing rod peripherals. I have a few, and believe it or not, the cardboard one from Labo, I feel, is the best fishing pole peripheral I've ever had, so that's good. So this game, I've played this a couple of times. The case is in terrible condition. If anyone out there has just a case or a copy of this game that they want to unload for a good price or something, let me know. I really would like to upgrade that. This game, I think, was actually free on the Nintendo Wii U or the Nintendo Wii eShop. I'm not sure, but it's another game that has Wi-Fi capabilities. So now that the Wi-Fi is gone, it's pretty much just the standalone game. And I think you lose a lot of the playability of this game with that. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember exactly. But this is another game. This is by Nintendo proper. This is one of their games. This was Battalion Wars 2. Yeah, so this was a proper Nintendo title. Like, Nintendo of America made this. And I'm pretty sure it did pretty bad. Because you don't ever hear anything about this game. So, this game was by a company I haven't talked about yet. Destineer. And I really like BattleTech and MechWarrior and mech battles, and I lived a lot of time in Japan, so I'm really into mecha, and I definitely dig on anime. Not like an anime freak fan or anything. Like, I don't have like a pillow girlfriend or anything, but like I really like mech battles, and so this is Battle Rage Mech Conflict. I really want to check this one out too. I haven't. Again, I'll tell you if I've played these games exclusively or if I've played them a lot. Extensively, that's the word I was looking for. I don't think I've played any of these games extensively. That's the whole point of this sequence, where I'm trying to go back and play these games that I rushed through collecting, and I didn't take the time to play as much as I should have. Yeah, so there's that. Then I have the B movie, which... This obviously was by Activision. Shit, man, we are going solid with Activision. So what's really weird is here in Malta, there's a place down the road from me that is a fruit stand called Activision, which I think is the weirdest name for a fruit stand. And it's like they still have the Activision. Like, it's weird. I don't know. It's like the guy just liked the word Activision or something. It's weird. Okay. Anyway, so this one though says there's Wii exclusives on this one because I'm sure it was on multiple platforms, probably for PlayStation 2 or Xbox. So I'm just wondering. This was licensed by Nintendo, so there's definitely other game. I mean, it was probably one of many games for different systems. Okay, so then I have the Big Beach Sports game. This looks terrible. This looks like a really bad version of Wii Sports Resort. Like, you have these really, like, I don't think you can see them, but let me see if I can. Yeah, you get these really, like, Cabbage Patchy looking characters that are, like, even worse than Mii's. There's Bocce Ball, Cricket, Football. That is so weird. I have no idea what the hell this game... I had to have gotten this game for nothing, because there's no way I would have spent good money on this game. One game I spent some money on, though, was Big Brain Academy, the Wii degree. So I love my DS and my 3DS, and one of the games I play probably more than any game regularly is the Big Brain games. They kind of keep your mind active and test you, just make sure that you're staying sharp. So if you have like a history of mental disease or dementia in your family, it's really good to keep your mind active all the time, or else you kind of slip into a narcosis. But this game, I've played this game a lot, and I mean, it is what it is. It's just to keep your brain sharp. I mean, I think that was one of the applications of the Wii that was really interesting, is they really wanted to focus on people learning stuff or bettering themselves physically. That's the physicality factor of it, the mental factor of it. It wasn't just mindlessness. There was some academic value to it. So then I have Big League Sports Summer. I have no idea where the hell I got this game from. It must have just been one of these random pickups and I just threw it away. I never thought about it. But it just looks like a lot of different games. Average avatars. Doesn't look... Activision. Again. Oh, Jesus. Speaking of baseball, though, we have the Bigs, this was a Major League Baseball release. It actually has the holographic sticker on there. I like that because, it gives a appearance more that it's official, So I know it's just a sticker, but... where's this? No. Oh, there we go. So this game, I remember being really difficult to do any of the... motion controls, like trying to hit a ball or throw a pitch was really difficult. That's all I remember. The Biggest Loser. I played this game. Now, this is one of these games where you had to play for like a week to really get the full effect of the game and whatnot. If you don't know, The Biggest Loser is a TV show in America where big fatties try to... when I shouldn't say that. I mean, shouldn't body slam. I'm not body shaming anybody. But I'm just saying these people were morbidly obese. Like large people would lose just freakish amounts of weight. And it was all because they just went through these radical diets and crazy workout routines. The sad thing about the show is if you dig deeper, you find out later that they gain most of the weight back once they go back to their normal lives. It's because they actually sequester these people like in their own like camp somewhere where they can't be with their family or the bad influences, and they're controlled. And I mean, yeah, if you control me and what I eat and what I do all day, I'm sure I could get down to just a freakish weight. Especially if you have these people who are just like essentially jail wardens. It's compatible with the Wii Balance Board, which there's not that many games compatible with the Balance Board, despite it being one of the, I think it Guinness Book of World Records highest selling scale, because it technically classifies as a scale. Anyway, so I didn't like this game. I reviewed it back in 2011 when I got it. God, I paid $5 for it. So I definitely bought it because my girlfriend at the time, she liked the show, and I thought we could try it together. It's horrible. It really is. The Wii Fit Plus, far better applications for it. So this is the Black Eyed Peas experience by Ubisoft. So Ubisoft does a shitload, just a shitload of these. There's a crack on this case. I need a new case for this one. They did a shitload of these rhythm dance games, and this one just happens to be Black Eyed Pea focused, with limited edition featuring exclusive tracks Light Up the Night and Someday from their hit album The Beginning. So I don't know if that's really exclusive or not, but so it's just a Let's Dance game specifically focused on the Black Eyed Peas. So I like the Black Eyed Peas. I don't like the Let's Dance games. So I don't know. It'd be better if it was like a Black Eyed Pea like DJ Hero game. I would have been more into that. So I really want to try this game because I've heard it's an okay game, and I got it super cheap. Blazing Angels Squadron of World War II. This is one of the early releases for the Wii, and it's just a World War II fighting ace game, airplane. Oh god, I got this at Big City Gaming, which I'm hoping they're still in business. They went through several different people over the years. I hope I didn't pay that much for this. No, I had to buy multiple games. There's no way I paid like $10 for this. Because I actually wanted to play it. But I bought it at the same time I bought like other games that just kind of got my focus. So use the Wii remote and nunchuck for an intuitive aircraft control to experience a new sensation of flight. I heard this was actually pretty good, but I don't know. Block Party games, 20 games. So there's 20 mini games on here where you have these these Cabbage Patch looking. They're not as bad as what was that? Big League Sports, Big Beach Sports by THQ, and then it's weird that Big League and Big Beach, they're right next to each other, but they're made by different companies. Anyway, so the most outrageous block party ever. Okay, trampolines, balloon rescues, kids balancing on beach balls. I mean, goddamn, it would be a crazy block party, wouldn't it? Slobber Slammer. Just let the dog chew on your kid. Activision. Designed exclusively for the Wii. This was a Wii exclusive. Activision made this exclusively for the Wii. So maybe that's a good pick to see if this is any good. Okay, and the last game, I'm glad this is the last one because I'm running low on time, but I'm glad that this is the last one because this is the most interesting one in the Bs, I thought. Steven Spielberg directed a video game? What? Boom Blocks? Interesting. Okay. Steven Spielberg, right? It's actually really good. And unfortunately, you can't really use any of the wireless Wi-Fi connectability issues. What is this? Yeah, so tweak any level or build your own, then share them over Wii Connect 24, which I don't know. So I don't know if that functionality has to be gone now, but you can still play the 300 levels where you're trying to like it's really like a clone of Angry Birds, but it's different. It's different enough that it's fun and different. But I only paid $4 for this game, and I mean I obviously bought this at GameStop. Power to the players, right? Pro member price, they would have knocked down 39 cents off this, so I could have paid only $3.59. But I know that the pro member accounts are for suckers. Don't buy that shit. That it's a waste of money. You'll never save enough money to make it worth the $15. Like you're an idiot if you're honestly buying the pro member package at GameStop. Like that, unless you like own a store where you buy video games and for some reason you're using GameStop to just unload your old stock you can't move or something. I mean, there's just no logical conclusion why. I mean, they're saying, oh, you get 10% more when you trade back, but I'm only getting like $3 when I trade back anyway. I mean, there's such a vampiric company. I'm gonna let my policy on them be known right now. They are the worst company ever. And I've grown up since 1988 buying video games, and I've bought video games from mom and pop shops. I've bought them from EB Games. I've bought them from Egghead. I bought them from GameStop. I bought them from, Hollywood Video, Blockbuster. I mean, I bought games from everyone over the years. Toys R Us, KB Toys. I know who are good video game dealers, and these guys are horrible, and I really wish they would go out of business. But this game, though, is really kind of fun. I think it's been reviewed quite a bit, though. But it's Steven Spielberg, an EA game, and so those are all my games that go with B. I'll run through them real quick again in reverse order. So Boom Blocks, Block Party, Blazing Angels, The Black Eyed Peas Let's Dance Game, Biggest Loser, The Bigs, Big League Sports Summer, Big Brain Academy, Big Beach Sports, B Movie, Battle, Rage, Mech Conflict, Battalion Wars 2. This was The Strike. Which one? Oh, the reason why it's in the B's. That's why. Bass Pro Shops. It's technically Bass Pro Shops. The Strike. That's why. Barbie. Band Hero. And that horrible Bakugan game. So let me know, guys, what you think I should do as a proper Let's Play when I'm done going through the whole list. I'm going to create a series of Let's Plays based on all your recommendations. But first, I'm going to get through all my games A to Z. So please, guys, like the video or don't like it. At least give me some constructive criticism so I can make the channel better. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm trying to get my numbers up to 300 in the next 12 months. I'm at 150-ish right now. So I'd really like to get those numbers up. Guys, as always, keep playing.